everyone, so today I have a small haul for you guys. I went to the MAC counter last night, woohoo! So I have a couple of things to haul for you guys. I didn't get, I'd say I got a decent amount. I had actually gone to check out the Marilyn Monroe collection because I was really excited about it. But once I got there, I was more excited about the packaging than I was about the collection. A lot of it is all easily dupable or have been out in past collections, or it's just a lot of it, pretty much the whole collection I had in my collection already, so I didn't really go for any of that. But they had a new collection out. I can't even remember the name of it, it's horrible. So I got a couple things from that, and then I just got a few things from the permanent line as well. So I'm just going to dive right into it here. So I got two blushes from the new collection, and I really wish that I knew the name of it. Probably look it up and annotate it somewhere in this video. But the first blush that I got was Stubborn, and I've really been into buying makeup for the fall lately, so I just bought massive amounts of lipsticks that are all really dark and fall appropriate. I'm not really going to haul them because it is a lot of lipstick to just haul on its own, so I figured I'll just mention here. But anyways, back to my point, I have been buying a lot of makeup appropriate for the fall because I have a lot of ideas running in my head as far as fall tutorials go. So this first blush I got is called Stubborn. It is a Pro Longwear blush, and it is this really deep maroon plummy color, and it's super pigmented, and I figured this will look really good even if you just apply it with a very light hand to give you that darker look to the cheeks. Because I really do like having more dramatic makeup as we transition into the cooler seasons as far as like fall, winter, and all that stuff. So I really do like having the opportunity to have my makeup be a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more bold. So that is kind of the theme that I'm sticking with here. This next blush that I got is called Hidden Treasure. This is a very warm, coppery red color, and reds are very in for the fall, so I figured I would get this. And this is a very good blush, but I've been kind of having ideas in my head to use it as an eyeshadow instead, because I have been a fan of red eyeshadows for a very long time, and I've always liked wearing them, but most of the time people just look at me like I'm crazy because I have on red eyeshadow, but I really like the way it looks, and I really like the kind of vibe that it gives to the look. But now that it's in for fall, I'm like, oh yeah, I am so taking advantage of that because I absolutely love the red. So then from that same collection, I got 3 of the Pro Longwear eyeshadows. They're all in the same color family, but again, I've really been wanting to try to incorporate more red eyeshadows, more of those like pinky tones. I think that they're very flattering on redheads, and I also think that it's very in and very vampy, especially for this time of year. So this first one that I got is called Mauveless, and it is really just a standard deep mauve color. And that is what that looks like, and I figured I can just use that in the crease to create a little bit of definition, kind of give it a transition color for a darker color that I might want to use, or even just use this as like a lid color and then blend it out so it has that like smoky look, which is also very in for the fall. And then the next color that I got is called, what is this called? It's called Endless Passion, and this one is a mauvey pink color. It's more of like a muted kind of pink. It's not very bright. And I really liked this, and I figured I can do something with it, so I bought that. And a lot of the pink and red eyeshadows that I have in my collection are very bright and very summer and spring appropriate, so I wanted to get more of those deeper tones with the more earthy undertones to them as opposed to the brighter blue undertones. So this way I can use it more for this time of year, and it gives a little bit more of an earthy vibe to the look. And then this last one is called More Amour, and this is just a reddish, hold on if I can open this. It's just a reddish, kind of almost on the line of plummy type of color. So I really, really liked this, and I thought I have an idea in my head of this look that I want to do, and this is the color that I had envisioned in my head. So I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm just going to buy that. So the next two things, the last two things that I got are in the permanent line, so you can always find these. I happened to see them and I liked them, so I just picked them up. This first one is called Sunspot, and I got this in the pot because I went to the counter so they didn't have the pans. And it's just this very bright yellowy green. It's a little bit more on the muted lime green side. It's showing up a little bit more yellow on camera. But I really liked this, and I had another idea of a look that I wanted to do, so I picked this up, and I feel like I'm going to have a lot of tutorials coming, so make sure that you definitely subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for those, and it's free, and you will make me one very happy camper, so I think that you should do it. And then this next color that I picked up is actually a MAC pigment. I have a bunch of the MAC pigments that came out with the Christmas collection 2 years ago. My best friend got it for me as a Christmas gift. I pressed all of those, but I kind of just wanted one loose pigment, so I got the color Violet. And for me, when I looked at this in the store before I swatched it, this for me is what I wanted Beautiful Iris to be from MAC. It's a very deep royal violet color, and it has a beautiful shimmer, purpley, bluey duochrome to it, and I really, really loved this, and this looks awesome with Stars and Rockets because I was playing around with some of the stuff with the girl at the counter, and that looked awesome with that, so I'm probably going to have a look with this coming up. And I also thought that these two, as weird as they might look, I feel like these two would make a pretty cool look together, so I'm trying to think of something to use with these two together. So yes, and that is my completed MAC haul. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. Make sure that you rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, all that other kind of fun stuff, and make sure that you stay tuned for my new videos. And until the next time, I will see you all in the next video.